Hi, my name's Kirk. I'm from Powell, Ohio, Central Ohio area. I've been flying RC for 20 years now, and I've been flying in scale aerobatics competitions for the last 19 years. Came here first time to the National Championships in 2001 and battled against David Moser, who's also here today. We ended up first and second in sportsman class back in 2001, and now 17 years later we're still battling it out. Started competing on Tuesday, and I think we've been swapping, David and I have been swapping rounds, each winning one back and forth, and scores are pretty tight right now going into the final day. I decided to design a new airplane, and that's the one I'm flying here. It's Cam Aero Extra 300, and this particular plane right here is the production model, and I just maidened it on Friday. So what was that, 6 days ago I maidened it, and that's not my typical way of getting prepared for the Nationals. I usually get a plane at least a year in advance and get it dialed in really well, and this time it was just a little bit of a rush job, not my normal preparation for a big competition. So I happen to have a really good friend, Lou Matustik, who also flies in Unlimited. We both fly at the same field together in Columbus, Ohio, and we go out and practice very regularly, and we call lots of unknown sequences to one another without looking at them, and that really helps get you ready for a big competition and for any type of surprise figure that might show up in an unknown sequence. So that's really probably the thing that I will say helps me the most in flying well at these big competitions is having all that practice with my regular caller, and we know how to communicate with one another and what we want to hear, and it's really fun, and it's a great way to. I wish everybody had that ability and a friend they could work with like that, because it makes a huge difference. Agreed to donate my Cardin Extra 300 Pro that I designed about 8 years ago, and I flew that particular airframe in 6 national championships here and won all 6 of them here, and I won what's called the Bennett Cup for the highest overall precision score all 6 of those years in Unlimited class, and I also ended up winning the inaugural IMAC World Championship, and that's the main reason the AMA would like to have that plane as a history piece for winning the first IMAC World Championship. So right now I'm trying to do a little bit of recovering on the monocoque and get it ready to bring over to the museum to donate. It would be nice just in general to have one really large scale aerobatic plane in the museum, because there aren't any right now, and we've been doing this segment of the hobby with large planes for probably 25 or 30 years, and it'd be nice to have one in the museum. Well, I would like to also mention John Schroeder. Of course, this event is named after John this year. He just recently passed away. And story about John Schroeder, I came to my first national championships in 2001, and John was flying advanced class in IMAC at that time. He ended up winning the national championship that year in advanced. I won it in sportsman, and since that time, he and I are the only two that have flown in every national championship from 2001 to present. Sadly, he's not here this year, obviously, but I think he certainly will appreciate all the fellowship we have here. It's competition, but it's a big family here. It's a small community, and we know each other pretty well. And I was fortunate to know John for 18 years and fly with him for all those years here at the Nats. So.